Hi everyone, Jess here, and today I'm joined with Andrew Chang from United Airlines Ventures. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Jess.
So firstly, could you tell me a bit about your role?
Sure. I'm a managing director at United Airlines, and I have actually two roles within United. First, I have a corporate development hat supporting the internal business units, friends and colleagues inside the airline across multiple business units. And then the second role is more externally facing around United Airlines Ventures. It is our corporate venture capital team that we make venture capital investments in innovative technologies and decarbonisation alternatives to support the sustainability initiatives of the airline.
Fantastic. And can you explain why United Airlines Ventures was initially created?
Sure. As an aviation sector, we've been very challenged in the realm of innovation and thinking about the future. It's a competitive market environment. We've had a lot of macro challenges to face over the last couple decades. And coming out of the pandemic, there was really a shift in thinking about the future, thinking about our customers, thinking about innovation in a different way. And so officially 3 years ago in 2021, July of 2021, we established United Airlines Ventures to focus solely around innovation with respect to the customer travel experience. How can we enhance that in a better way? And also accelerate the decarbonization initiatives that we all as a society are more focused on.
Absolutely, and when we talk about future in aviation, it's almost synonymous with sustainability.
Sure.
What is the biggest challenges airlines face with reducing their emissions?
I think for us, the challenge is fairly straightforward to identify, right? 98% of our emissions originates from the consumption of jet fuel. So that is the single most impactful way for us to decarbonize, which is to address that jet fuel consumption. Looking at the technologies, the infrastructure, different players that exist alongside us, we feel that addressing that through sustainable aviation fuel, liquid hydrocarbons, manufactured in a sustainable way is the most viable, lowest cost solution. There are others that we also will look at. Electrification will play a role. Hydrogen fuel cells as a potential role. Our emissions in and around the airport, offer some exposure to reduce, but really singularly it will be around aviation fuel and, in our case, sustainable aviation fuel. So we look at a number of pathways, a number of inputs, if you will, and feedstocks and technologies that can advance the production of liquid hydrocarbons in a sustainable way.
Fantastic. That's really interesting work and really important. So do you think there's a sustainable aviation fuel will play a critical role in the initial decarbonisation of the industry, or do you think it has longevity for many years into the future?
No, I think it has certainly longevity because it has the near-term potential of utilizing existing infrastructure. So you're not having to create new delivery avenues, new pipelines, new ways to deliver an energy source. We already have that in place around the world, right? And that's the other challenge is you need to coordinate aviation as a global market, right? Whatever you pick and choose, it needs to be common in place throughout the world. As electrification advances, battery density and power and weight limitations, if that is addressed longer term, that could be an opportunity. But I think that's much further down the chain in terms of time and scope. And so for us, we absolutely think sustainable aviation fuel has an opportunity near term as well as long term because all of that infrastructure is around and will be around for decades.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing your insights with me today.
Great. Thank you, Jess.